morning. It's a lovely misty summer's morning. I've got my brew on the go. I've made a far less elaborate camp because it was too much trouble doing everything. I've got the place to myself apart from a couple of tents over there and one over there. It's going to be a baking hot summer's day, so I'm off into town. I might even have a steak or something like that. I haven't been doing much filming because I didn't bring my solar panel for the fridge and that, and I've kept the car locked all the time because the battery kept going flat. That is a big problem, but what I've done now, I'm only going in it once a day in the morning to get things out, and everything else I've got outside, which gets a bit wet because of the just the damp air. It's really wet in the morning, but as soon as that sun comes round, which it's about to, all this will dry up and it'll be beautiful. I've got my own picnic table out there. Job is a good one. That's basically it now. I've just got the basics I need. I've introduced this silver thing to stop the car boiling inside because the sun is coming up over that top now and it's going to be absolutely boiling. I've got my solar panel, the mini one that charges the phone, and it takes a couple of hours. It's really good, which has been a lifesaver because my Noco jump starter, which I was going to use, went flat. I must have pressed the button and it was dead as a doornail, but lucky enough I knew someone in Pembroke and they charged it up for me, so it's back on form now. Just keep checking it in case the battery goes flat. But next time I'm going to bring, I've got two, I've got another jump starter pack. I'm going to bring both of them and use that one just for charging the phone and that when the sun's not out. So I bought that little bag as well. Catch you later. That keeps all your keys and everything in the one place so I don't lose them, because it's hard to lose stuff doing this, especially with a big load of quilts and pillows and stuff inside the tent. So I keep that all in one spot. I got this as well from Temu. It's an elastic towel that wraps around you, and towel robe. Makes me look like a monk. But personal appearance doesn't take long to go down the pan when you're camping because you just don't care anymore. And I'm just about to put this phone up to the aforementioned solar panel setup I told you about. It's brilliant. So what I do, plug this in and you should hear a slow charging, not sunny enough yet. And that's probably because that's closed right now. Sun's not at a high enough angle yet, so I'll leave it rather than let it get into a cycle of slow charging. But all the mist is already gone. It's going to be a clear day. Come through a gate I didn't even know was here. And it comes out in a little graveyard. Ooh, spooky. St. Daniel's churchyard. Oh, that looks really old. There's the spire at the back there. These look like really ancient. Let's see what that one. Wow, simple wooden cross. Two next door to each other. Can't see what it says because my pensioner eyes are shit. Wow. I don't know what it is about graveyards. They just, for me, they make a big load of pictures of what their life might be. Especially when it, so say you see a whole family there, so the mother, the father, then all the kids are buried and all that, and I just imagine them sitting in a kitchen worrying about money and how they're going to pay the next bill and making sure the kids have got enough to eat. And it was all for nothing because they're all under the ground now. All them minor worries were bullshit. That's why I'm trying not to get into that loop for the whole of my life, which makes it very relaxing. Ooh, spooky. It's very old. Looks like really run down, like something out of the Thriller video. I hope Michael Jackson's not hiding behind a bush. He might interfere with me. Just joking. This must lead to the church itself. Ooh. I'll switch off and turn back on when I find something. I don't waste too much battery. Oh, tree tunnel ends out at this gate. Ooh. And through to these doors. I love places like this. It looks like it hasn't been used for donkey's years, but maybe this is the back way. But to me it looks abandoned, which is quite interesting. I love abandoned things. Which way to go? That way looks less like monsters, so we'll go this way. Oh, I'd love to have a look inside, exploring old places. Somebody's keeping the paths clear though, so but all the windows are boarded up, probably to stop kids breaking the stained glass. Oh, this is no monsters that way. More gates. Wow, this looks like it's been abandoned for so long. Another path. Don't know where this goes to. I'll just have a quick look. I got a feeling now. Nowhere in particular. Yep. Nettle City. Right, maybe. Oh. Looks like it just goes either out to the road. This little woods is full of graves. They must have been there before all them trees grew. Wow. Looks like religion is definitely dead in the UK today, unless you're a Muslim. And 3, 2, 1. You're back to the door. Have a look in this little pitch black, can't see a damn thing. That was very interesting actually, looking around there. I think my little razor should be charged up now. That was just a quick wonder. And actually, I might see if this bit comes out on the road because it's a nicer track. Down there, there's a house. That might be his private road. So I'll go back through the tunnel of love. Actually, I'm Jackson. Quite surprised. Them videos of the church and that, and the field and the graveyard, only took up a couple of percent of battery. So, sun's behind me, apologise. I'll show you the tunnel. Everywhere you look, graveyard, gravestones in the middle of trees, which unlikely to have been put there while the trees were there, because graveyards are flat. There's another track there, but I imagine that's the one I tried to go down. It's overgrown. More graves. There's one there with a fence around. That was probably somebody rich. But now it's just, oh, it's got a wooden cross in the corner. There's a big thing about wooden crosses in this graveyard. See? Everywhere you look. That tree is grown in the middle of that, which is a little enclosure for whoever that is. They're everywhere. God. Well, spooky. Actually, I only did that just to have a little stroll while my razor was charging. But I'm glad I did now, because that was quite an interesting find. And now we're just approaching back to the, oh, the sun's a bit of a shit. This is the main part again. So that is the end of the graveyard. So just coming back to my camp now. What I'm going to do is chill out here for a few hours, and when all the grass has dried out and all that, I'll take you for a walk down to town, where I'm going to get myself some fish and chips. Yay! This is a great little spot for me, right in the corner, shady in the night, so I can sit out and not get boiled alive. Well, I mean the evening when the sun's out. That's my little garden. Perfect. Everything's dry here now because the sun's been on this for a while. So I'll just check my shave out, which should be done now, and then I'll put this back on charge. Let's have a bit of zero gravity XXXXXL chair and catch some sun. Pass a bit of time. So it's time to get a shower and walk up to town for some fish and chips. I don't know what's happened to my camera. Oh, that's better. Must have been a reflection. This chair's ace. Get one of these. And also, if you have a roof tent like mine, make sure you put the zips in the same place every time you close it and open it. So then you don't have to fumble around trying to find where you put them. So I always put them, there's two that both join wherever you leave them. So I put them right in the middle at the bottom. So when I want to get out, I know exactly where they are. All trial and error. Which so this is the very fast shady side of the car. Enjoy your day. Which is actually great because if you have, I got one of these. I got one of these cool bags off eBay for like 12 quid. Keeps the gas cool, keeps my drinks cool. I haven't got my fridge with me at this point, so I will be in it next time, but that does quite a good job, and I didn't need that big tent I was storing everything else in. That was just a pain in the ass. Actually, this phone to put is really good. It's an A56 5G. The battery lasts, I charge it to 80% to protect the battery. After all these videos I've made today, it's still got 73% on. And I've got the solar panel, I've got the sun all day now, so I can charge it again before I go to bed. And then I can play my word game to make me sleep. I think I'm going to enjoy this life. So I can highly recommend it as well. By the old church now, and I'm just looking down. That's Pembroke Castle over there. There you can see it. There it is, yeah. I found today that you can walk down the bottom of here and get into town that way as well, rather than walking down the route with all the nettles and that nonsense. So, and it cuts out the dangerous bit of the road, because I walked down yesterday and it was like I had to keep jumping on the grass part because cars been flying around. I'll show you more. Just coming into the outskirts of Pembroke now. Quite a nice walk this. That church road cuts out the dodgy bit. Still a bit dodgy on the edges, but it's better than the one I did last night. Little sort of footpath heading into town. I'm going to go for a walk around the castle moat and lake, and then I'll have some fish and chips because there's loads of tables to sit at and have your dinner at. Catch Pembroke Castle and the lake. You can actually go on the lake with your paddleboard. There's a path that goes all the way around it. Nice. I've just had big giant fish and chips, so I'm bursting. Going for a walking off around the lake now. Seems nice and empty at the moment. Everyone must have gone home for chips. I think I found where I'm going to have my meals most of the time now. That Rollies, nice dinner there. Gonna have faggots, chips and mushy peas tomorrow. I've just seen these other blokes having it. Whoa, it looked absolutely delicious. It's really peaceful here. There's a really nice breeze blowing across. Because it's a really hot day. But that breeze is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. I have got a gimbal, but I didn't bring it, so if it's shaky, blame the gimbal. Hardly anyone here. Sun's really up now. It's going to be a hot day. Hopefully I can get back in time before I get burnt. But it's really hot. This is a lovely little track. I just met two oldish women. Oh, please don't tell everybody where it is. I'm thinking, why not share? Most of the people you don't want up here wouldn't come up. Yeah, see, there's all kinds of off-road tracks like this. Going through little woods and places like that. So if you're a walker, this is a really good place. Or even a mountain bike. Really hot. Catch you later. And it's nice and cool now. I've got the windows just open with mosquito nets on, so no insects can get in. And there's a really nice cool wind coming through. I'm a bit knackered actually. I might have a doze because I'm going down to town in the morning for a full English. And I'm going to go there for faggots, chips, mushy peas and gravy at dinner time. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Put my phone in, put my glasses in, leaned on them and snapped my glasses. You got to be really careful where you put things because I've got a memory like, what was I saying? I've got a memory like a sieve, and I put them down saying, oh, they'll be all right there, turn around, lean on and smash them. So I'll have to try and find another pair tomorrow. This segment is especially for Greg because he thinks this part looks like some kernel out of some film. I can't remember the name of it, but here we go again. So, the end of a really good day. I'm going to walk into Pembroke dock in the morning to get some glasses because I'll lay on mine and squashed them. And I might as well get some kitchen towel and washing liquid while I'm there because I think I'm going to stay for another week. It's sunny for another week. I'm a pensioner. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention FNL I want. After blinding myself using them stupid candles last time, I've opted for the system now, which is these from Amazon. This one's lasted already 4 days. I've got 2 of them. So that's the new lighting system now. Doesn't heat, but it's lovely and warm in here anyway now. All locked up and all what, isn't it? For the night, except for the front door. These insect nets are brilliant. Not one insect has gotten in here since I've been camping. Keep them shut all day, but the flaps open so all the air can pass through and dry everything out from the damp the night before. And not so much as a minute midge has gotten in here, which is good news. The lights have 3 settings. They just tweak on like that. Tweak them back on again like that. So if you press twice, it goes a bit lower. Press 3 times, it goes into a little pinhole. A 3rd time, it's off. Good system. I usually have it on number 2. It's plenty in here. All the dawn, bonjour, guten Morgen, morgen. I'm just walking into Pembroke today. Gonna get myself a KFC, go to Home Bargains and get some supplies. I just found this path. Quite good actually. It's a cycle path. Been here loads of times, didn't even know this was there. So apparently this goes into Pembroke Dock if I follow it. So some old building. When we get there, I'll have another word with you. I've just been to Home Bargains in Pembroke Dock. I'm going to walk back along the coast now. Well, up to the top at the golf course anyway, and the old army barracks, and the dock by the sea, which is out at the moment. So the water usually comes right up here. It's really peaceful here though. A little bit run down. Reminds me of Liverpool in the 70s. Some really good places if you go off the beaten track and avoid the tourist areas. It's you meet more interesting people as well. I'm off up to the golf course now, which is a big hike. Oh, so I can get yeah. So this is the approach road to the docks where the ferry goes from. I like places like that. Busy. But we have to go up here, which is a massive hill. Gets you to the top of the cliffs. But it's a monster climb first. So I'll cut this off in case you think I'm having an orgasm. But it gets worse from here. Just down there where the bend is, it goes up like really steep, and a lot of the time the local fire engine parks on that road, So that's where they must store it. Taking the fire engine home, great stuff. Proper perk of the job. And then he goes clubbing in it as his ride. I was thinking this morning, this holiday is going to be 2 weeks, and it'll probably cost me about 150 quid all in for the site and everything I've eaten and that. Fuel, 150 to 200 depending how crazy I go. I have to sell a breakfast down in town. That was nice, it was a tenner. But little cafe, I'll put a picture of it up. I was going to photograph the breakfast, but my phone didn't have enough charge. So for now, I'm going to start up that hill there. So we're at the top now, so I'll cut off again. And just in front is the golf course. And it goes right around the edge. And when you go over the other side, there's a path, like a cycle track, and a path that goes right the way through it, which I'm going to walk. The beauty of being a pensioner is that what I never noticed last time I was here, this path cuts out the pavemented road bit, and you can cut straight across and get on the cycle track, but they cut it all down now. For the summer, I usually come either spring or autumn on my bike, so this is all a bit new to me too. But I love exploring places like this. If I can remember how to find it, I'll show you the military base when I get there. I thought it was a prison, but someone told me it's a former military base. So when we get round to that, it's a bit hidden. It's massive, but you wouldn't. I stumbled on it by getting lost, which is how you stumble on the best things. So that's just saved me a big walk. I would have normally come down there. But this is the proper path now. You can go through there, but it's full of nettles. So I think I'll sign back on, be approaching when I find something more interesting. Old army base. Yeah, I think this is it. I love this place. I'll show you now. We're just going to come up on. Apparently it was working. It was operational until not so long ago. I'd love to get inside it. I have been in once when there was some carpenter working in there, and I had a quick sneaky look around. But apparently, there she is. Look at that, right in the middle of Pembroke. And probably hardly anybody knows it's there. It's a fort. Look at that. When I first came, I imagined it was one guard and one prisoner from 1943. But it's all barred up and locked. But it's quite big. How they've hidden it, because there's it's right at the top of the hill. So if you want to come and see this, you've got a bit of a walk on your hands. But I needed to be at the top of the hill anyway, because there's where we were before, just down there. where that little harbour thing is. Sea's coming in now. You can't go down that way, but I ain't gonna bother because it's full of nettles. But I need to go across, not up. See, look, it's all over there as well. But I need to go across land now, back to that pathway I got here by. So all of a sudden, down this road, you just come out of an army camp and into houses. This is a place for you, John Farmer. You like houses out the way, or asses with a clown face now. Actually got burnt tonight, really hot. Thank God it's gone in. I'm glad I picked this spot because it's got shade from about 5 o'clock. So I'm underneath my umbrella. I've got anti-mosquito candles going there. I've just come back from the Chippy Cafe, I can't remember what it's called now. It's delicious. I had faggot chips, peas and gravy, 2 cans of ice cold Coke, rollies down by the castle. I'm going there tomorrow for a homemade steak and ale pie. I'm going to get up really early and go out for a walk downtown before it gets too hot because it's going to be like this again. And it's bloody awful, but it's better than rain if you can keep in the shade. It's nice and cool now. Nighty night. Well, as you can see, it doesn't take long to adopt the monk look when you're camping. Just need to fill my water container because I'm off to Home Bargains again because I forgot some stuff yesterday. And it's a nice walk. And the sun is just about to come up. So by the time I come back, I'll get my phone on that table and my solar panel in the sun, and everything will be fine. It's still quite empty. It's Friday morning. The cycle path again. Just got off the main road. It's about 7:30 and it was absolutely boiling hot already. I tried to get a bacon butty in Greg's, but the bacon wasn't ready and the drinks were warm because the fridge had only just gone on, so I'll wait till I get into Pembroke dock. This place is great. These cycle tracks go for miles and they're really sort of out the way and quiet. This goes all the way through now to Pembroke dock and that golf course and all that I was at yesterday. I've got plenty of battery today as well because I fully charged the phone last night on the solar panel, which works brilliant. Well worth getting one. The battery on the car still seems live when I go in there. That's because I haven't been going in there every 5 minutes like I used to. So I think this time I've got it sussed. It's more like an holiday now because I'm having to do nothing. I've ordered a couple more of them ground sheets and another one of those windbreaker things because the traditional stripy one is crap. and they're quite good. So next time I'll make my own full garden. You don't have to walk on the grass with the wet grass in the morning. Those big beach towel things that go on the floor are like a plasticky stuff, and they just keep the grass out the way, so you don't have to walk on wet grass every time you get up in the morning. Brilliant. I forgot to mention as well, I'm really enjoying it. I've brought me brolly today. This is the best one so far. I got a bit burnt yesterday walking. On the way back, the sun's right up in the sky, you can't avoid it. So I've brought me big winter brolly. Use it like a sunshade. Get in. Just coming in. It's lovely. Lovely now. It's really cool and breezy here. I'm just coming up to some woods. So it looks like there's all kinds of little tracks that go off into the woods and all that. So if you got a dog and you came here, or you wanted to go off on a mountain bike or something, Dennis, then this is a good place to come. I'm going to come back after the school holidays when it's quiet again. Anyway, so this is the main cycle path into Pembroke Dock now. It's nice for walking as well, and it's in the shade at the moment, so this is a good time to come on it. But when I come back later, it's going to be in the heat. So I've got the trusty brolly that looks a bit like a samurai sword in case I get any shit. But so far, my retirement plan is coming on strong. I've got my e-bike now, which I'll do a video on a bit later because it's actually brilliant. I've got everything ready for making these videos, all sorted. I've made my first couple of songs on the music computer, which I'll use as background music for this video so you can hear them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm only joking. Just watch the video and enjoy it. Goodbye. This is the way I went way past where I wanted to go. But every time you come to a crossroads like this, I don't know which way to go. I've got a feeling it's this one. So we'll go down this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can see the dock in front of me in the background a little bit. A lot of nettles, mustn't get used much. Spooky. There's loads of little back. So I'm just on the outskirts of town, and there's loads of horse flags. So I've no idea. Leafy little road next to a park. McDonald's is just round the corner, I think. So breakfast will be served very shortly. I was thinking last night, this retirement mark is a bit like being a teenager again, but with a bit more sense. Not much, but a bit more. You can just do what you like. Fucking get in. Pembroke Dock train station. I know there's a path through here. I've been before. Little country railway station. Nobody here except me. Got through this little alleyway. Comes out on the main road. And I should have a bacon putty in my hands in minutes. There's the bus station if you got off the train. There's loads of little tracks behind places that you can go down. Good place to explore. So there's my breakfast. Just got it from McDonald's. The woman in there was sweating already. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. She was sweating like a pig. She looked like she's the last place she wants to be. And talking to me. She had this look on her face, just piss off and leave me alone. I'm too hot. Poor old sod. Just on the picnic site by the Cleddau Bridge. That's Milford Haven over there, and Nayland over there. That's the Cleddau Bridge. I'll take you on that in a minute. But for now, it's really hot. There's a really nice walk from Nayland to Haverfordwest along lakes, and it's like a cycle path, like this thing in front here. Just a little tarmac path. It's about, I don't know, 5-6 feet wide. It takes 11.5 hours to walk it there and back, but you can do it on your bike in 2 or 3, and it's beautiful. What a day. Thank God I brought my brolly though, because I've got to go all the way back to Pembroke from here on foot, unless I get the bus using my pensioner's free bus card, which I might do actually, because it's only early and it's already absolutely boiling hot. So I'll show you from the top of the bridge in a minute now, but that's as far as I'm going today. I'm going to go back then. That's the view from the bridge. It's really nice and breezy up here. Still hot though. The pub down there if you fancy some dinner. I can't be bothered to walk all the way down there though. Goes off for miles in the background. I decided to get the bus back because it was too hot. Free. Engineer. Just having a video. Greg's on a bench in the shade. I've just seen some guy go past with one of them winter hats, like a Russian hat with the 30-year things. It's about 30 degrees and he had one of them on. Can't believe it. Nightmare. Nice shady places. You meet a mixture of people in the morning. Some people are happy, friendly, have a chat. Other people are miserable as shit. If you're one of them, don't be miserable as shit. It doesn't cost you anything to say good morning. Lovely here. This leads by the castle via the shaded areas. It's been shady all the way so far, apart from little patches. Which I'm going to go through now.